Hey guys, Christina here, and today I have a look for you and a review of this book here, Canada's Natives Long Ago. This is by Northwoods Press, Donna Ward, and I wanted to share a look at the book and how we've used it and our thoughts on it. If you're new here, we're a homeschooling family. We have 5 children between the ages of 5 and 14, so right now that means kindergarten and grade 9. So I'm going to turn the camera around and give you a look inside the book first. So here's what the book looks like. It is a soft cover. This is the back here. You can see how thick it is. So inside here, they have a little sticker that there are some downloadable things that you can get with a code and proof of purchase of this book. And I'll talk a little bit more about that. But that comes right in the front of the book here. Here's the title page. Okay. So just a few things to note. It does have here the license. Anytime you buy a homeschool book, you want to know what the license is. So for here, it says original purchaser is licensed to make copies of worksheets for the personal use of a single home educating distance learning family or the classroom students of a single teacher in a brick and mortar school setting. So that is just something you always need to check out, but that information is there. All right, table of contents. So who are Canada's first people? Inuit of the Arctic, Eastern woodland farmers, Eastern woodland hunters, natives of the subarctic, natives of the plains, natives of the plateau, natives of the Pacific Northwest, and project resources and answer key. So here is kind of how it's set up. Who are Canada's first people? So one thing that they have in here is there are resources throughout the entire book. Here they offer a project book, so you'll see these as we go along. I'll point them out, what the student needs to do to make up this project book. And it tells you exactly what should be in it, how to put it together, and then they have information on the resources. This symbol represents readings in 2 very specific books that they use throughout the whole thing. There's also some general resources here. So it starts out with the beginnings, religion. So again, here is that little project book. It tells you what to do. Meeting the Europeans. Again, project book. Canada's first peoples today. So I'll give you a look at the first one here. So you can see the different groups that it's broken up to in the area or the region that they're referring to. It always starts off with recommended resources. And it does tell you like if it's in print or it's not in print. I think most of them tell you that. Yeah. Project page, the little symbol for what page to look for in those first 2 books. A story, food, shelter, moving and hunting, work and customs. There's another reading here, and then activities. So you saw like there's these on every page. There's the references to go to, there's the project book to do, and each one is set up pretty much the same. This is the work page. So I'll show you the back here. This is the template for the birch bark basket project. There is an index. There's answer key to the work pages, project pictures, maps. And again, here it talks about the student notebook, what it should contain, how to put it together, and how to just make it more of a curriculum than just a book. I'll give you a quick look through the rest here. The pictures are pretty simple. I like how each section is kind of a different color. That is definitely helpful. There's one of the project pages. There's again the birch bark basket. So that's what the book looks like from Donna Ward and Northwoods Press. So I wanted to start off by saying that if you've been around my channel for a while, you know that I don't typically review curriculum or resources unless we have finished them or we fully use them. And I feel like this is a bit of a different case because I have used this book. We're about to finish it for the second time, going through it, but we haven't used it as a curriculum. We've used it more as a resource or kind of a spine, if you will. So we haven't done the project books, we haven't done the maps or the activities. So I just wanted to make that really clear as I share my impressions on it, that you may have a different experience if you are doing those things. So overall, I really do like this resource. That's why I've kept it for a number of years. We're using it again, almost done, completely going through it for the second time. My children were, I think the oldest was maybe grade 5 last time we did it. And now I have children between kindergarten and grade 9 doing it. And I feel like it's an appropriate resource for both those kids and all my kids in between. My kindergartner gets lots out of it, and my grade 9 student also gets lots out of it. I love the resource section. I have looked at many books from that to pull from our library for the kids to read, to look at, as well as to add into our studies, and some of the read alouds that we've done this year as well and in the past. I've pulled from the resources on the pages of this book. So I really do appreciate that. I love having those resources. I feel like this book, it's simply laid out, but it's detailed and it's thorough, and I feel like it's very, she has cited material, she has references, it's very well researched, and that's one of the reasons I do like it. But again, it's simple enough for a child in kindergarten. I did look up the digital code because I did buy this book new years ago, and it wasn't a big addition to our learning because we didn't do the project book. If you did the project books, then it would be more useful to you. But I have to say, I'm a little disappointed that they went that route, that you have to be the original purchaser of the book in order to access the information, just because so much of the homeschool community and culture, I guess, is buying secondhand, borrowing books, and so that's a little disappointing. I can see why they did it though. It's a book that they spent a lot of time putting together and a lot of time and money and effort in. So I can see why they did it, but that is a little disappointing. I'm trying to think if there's something else I wanted to say. Yeah, it's a good resource. I recommend it, whether you want to use it as a resource and a spine, or you want to use it as a curriculum and do all those projects and the extra readings and stuff. It works either way. So hopefully I've answered questions and given you a really thorough look at it. But as always, if you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments section down below and I will answer them there for you. So otherwise, I hope this finds you having a great day. Take care.